Thank you. And throughout the day today, we've seen a combination of robotics, machines that behave a little bit like us and do some of the tasks that we do, and artificial intelligence, computer systems that can learn and improve themselves over time. And what we have here is a rather freaky looking thing. This is Eddie, and Eddie is learning to control the muscles in its neck and move its head, which is useful because that's the only thing it's got, as a baby would do. It's learning how to control its own body as a baby does during the development in the first few months. Nigel Crook from Oxford Brookes University is with me. Eddie is your head. So just explain what it really is doing at the moment when it's moving its head about like this.
What it's doing, it's like a child would look at something shiny and attempt to reach for it, but hasn't yet learnt how to control their arm, has a go and then learns that that movement that they made gets them close to where they want to be. The head robot is doing exactly the same. It's picking random targets, attempting to move to them, observing where it actually goes to, and learning that.
Okay, why not just program it to move its head in this way like many robots that you see?
Because it's an incredibly difficult task. We've got 8 muscles here controlling the head, each with 100 settings. If we allowed half a second for each setting, a full random search would take something like 315 million years, which we haven't got.
Okay, we certainly don't know. And you've modelled this on the human neck then, the 8 major muscles in its neck are similar to the 8 muscles that we have.
Yes, they are, and they're in the biologically accurate position to control the head.
And so you're trying to investigate how we learn as humans and put that into machines. So you're after something that might be called a general artificial intelligence then, something that learns to control its body like we do.
Exactly, yes, that's exactly what we're looking at. In fact, we have to do that because we can't program it directly.
And at the moment you've told it to move its head to a certain point. Why is the head movement such an important thing?
Well, we know from research that head movements are probably the most important non-verbal communication that we have. And when we're talking to people, when you move your head, you're showing that you're listening, that you're engaged and you're connected. And this is what we want to show with the robots. When a human talks to a robot, we want the robot to look like it's engaged and listening to them.
So you've given it target movements, and you can see it's just trying at the moment. It doesn't look like it's doing much apart from moving its head about, but it's gradually working out, or if I do that with my muscles, the head goes a bit too far.
Yes.
So I'll try it again with slightly less oomph.
Trial and error.
But you've given it these targets. You've told it to move its head to this point. But the next step will be that it will watch us and copy us.
So what we'll do then is to record head movements of humans in conversation, and then ask the robot to learn those movements and produce them spontaneously when people talk to it.
Should we be worried about the rise of the machines, given you're trying to make it behave like a human?
I don't think so. I think that you have to keep a check on the ethics. Yes, definitely, but I don't think we need to be worried.
Okay. Well, Eddie's learning, and by midnight it might have a nod going. I don't know. For the moment, though, it's back to you in the studio.
Spencer, thank you very much.